Wow, you couldn't even hear me. Good evening, everybody. Remember when the world was just like, go live? Just go live. Nothing else. We have to do anything else but go live and be ready to get it going. Oh, fuck. Yeah, we're just hanging out. Chilling, grilling, and doing all types of stuff. How is everybody's African April going? Real talk. I want to know. Oh boy. I want the week to be over. The week just started. I want it to be over. Shit. Woo! Buddy boy. Buddy boy. Yes, sir. Let's get started. I suppose we should start with the pre-stream already. We should commence with it. Big night, I know. How you guys feeling about the end of Dispatch? We're doing the last 2 episodes tonight. Yo! Whomst is this? It's Toku Tabletop? Very cool. Very interesting. Very nice. We love to see it. I'm doing well. How are you this evening? Gotta get it going. Okay. Wow, new faces. Lots. Wasn't expecting new growth during this period. During this period in time in which I was forced to slow down activity due to everything burning down in life. We love it. All right, let's get started. This is the Monday's pre-stream for the evening of April 13th, 2026. I am the mysterious founder of Rider Kick Productions, the man of a million names they call me, currently living as the brand's mighty morphin mascot, the mysterious and magnanimous emissary of Kosoge, Kamen Strider, Kinzan. How is everybody doing? I'm gonna mess up my throat hitting the kin. The Kinzan is going to kill my throat eventually. We gotta keep it though. We gotta keep it. The goal is for people to think that Kinzan is the other part of the name, the way they do Static Shock, and he's just Static. They're gonna go Kamen Strider Kinzan. Exactly. Well, I'm glad you can spare a few moments of your day with us. This is the pre-stream. There's nothing too exciting. A lot of exciting things happen on the pre-stream. Usually the pre-stream is me yapping into the void, and then I say, okay, now we're done. See you in a few minutes for the actual stream. But sometimes people do love to come and do miraculous things during the pre-stream. Magical, really magical. And you're part of that magic too right now. Ladies and gentlemen, this week, I really wanted to do a RKP Zboxing send off, a go home week, right? Like a go home stream for that event. We do have events here. How many VTubers you know do monthly events? I could count on a single hand people I know personally. It's like Ronin, that's it. With Mecha March Madness. Triple M, he was getting it popping. Over at our RKP, we pick up the legacy left behind by the bestest of friends. And we lace that shit up and we head to the ring. We play boxing games, or we do boxing themed runs of non-boxing fighting games all March long. And there was a thing that caused us to have to cancel the last. Yeah, no, I'm gonna tell you, my modem got damaged, and it sucked. That caused us to cancel. Actually, while we're here, shoot. have guests. Make sure the guests feel welcome. Please join us. I'm saying that like it's not just me, my dummy screen, and a few bots. But everybody's gonna watch the VOD. Everyone's gonna watch the VOD. Quick. So the modem was damaged, and I had to go get a new modem, and I couldn't get the new modem because it's a fiber modem. A tech has to come out to the house. I was like, all right. I scheduled a different appointment for a modem to come out to my house. I was very embarrassed. I'm like, there's no way I'm gonna get the place cleaned in time. Because I'm not a dirty person, but a messy person. Neurodivergent creatives who don't necessarily have the cleaning bug can be really bad with this stuff. But we got the thing organized. I spoke with the woman on the phone. She was like, hey, you're supposed to have a service. There's supposed to be like a service surcharge you pay. It's supposed to be on your plan so that you don't actually pay for individual service appointments. You pay a blank cover charge of like $8 or $9 extra on your bill so that you're not paying $50 to $100 to like $100+ per service appointment. I'm like, yeah, that's not here anymore. I'm like, okay, cool. I'm gonna put in your file that you shouldn't be charged for service appointments, and that they should fix that. But yeah, you're gonna have to call follow up. That's on my to-do list. Tech came in. He swore that it was something with the PON cable and the stability of the line, and it's giving off too much power and too much bandwidth, and they're essentially I'm sucking up too much internet juice. I'm like, well, you have to understand, people steal cable around here all the time. And the last 2 times this happened, and it was something similar, is because people spliced into my line, but and just was stealing my internet. But this has nothing to do with that. This is, even if the line is compromised, please fix the line. But it's mainly the modem. The modem was damaged. He fixed that. He's responsible for, I think, like, he said that I think the next 10 months he's personally responsible for this work order, unless there's an emergency. So that I specifically should call him if there's anything wrong with it. I'm like, okay, he leaves, and then my secondary smaller signal extender modem, I had to pair that, and that took hours for no reason. So I'm here yapping, right? So I'm here yapping. Because it took a week. Then I got some pretty devastating news. The command center will be sometime within the next 8 to 36 months, and I know that's a long time. But I'm saying this because I know personally, pie in the sky, I can work as hard as I want to. I can hustle as hard as I need to. I personally am not going to be ready. The lovely assistant will be ready for a big move in relocation, whether that's down the street, up the street, maybe a city over, or we go to a different state, right? And there's only a few things that's stopping us from getting ready to leave the country. And like go and relocate to Ireland or Scotland. We can't go to Italy, even though Italy has everything we want. We can't go to Italy because Italy Italy treats their black people kinda, you know. And you literally have to show them that you are an American black to get a certain level of cautious respect, because they're gonna try to get one over on you. I have no problem saying things like that here because it's been demonstrated. But and I know everything isn't like that, but we're talking about general societal things. And I'll get less of that in certain parts of Europe, just not the warm parts. So that is that. And we are currently thinking about a relocation because we have roughly 8 to 36 months, and she's around to get out to about a year and a half to 2. And I'm like, hey, unless a miracle falls out of the sky, even miracles need plans, but unless a miracle falls out of the sky, I personally am not going to be ready. We as a unit will probably be ready. You alone will probably be ready. But me personally alone as an individual, I'm not going to be ready. Just, So I'm not putting on the black T-shirt and begging, but I am saying, hey, there are big changes, big scary changes that really was messing with my ability to create. I was supposed to be creating. I'm supposed to be making edited videos. There are superhero time episodes that need to be recorded. Superhero time team up Marvel Rivals. It's in the works, and then we have a superhero time one shot ready as well, and that will be going up on the superhero slot this Sunday on the YouTube channel. Superhero slot is where normal LPs that are superhero games go. It's where one-shot LP episodes for superhero stuff goes. Is where all episodes of all three variations of Superhero Time, the main show of the channel of Riot Cake Productions, goes. Typically, they're micro essays, micro video essays. Sometimes they're video essays about superhero media and culture. We've done a few, just going over some lore. I really like Flying Black Batman because it had some of the best research and some of the cleanest editing. But then the best research was the episode on Alchemical Themes and Gotcha. I really like it. I really liked it and the way it came together. It was perfect for for the scope. The problem is that even these 2 to 7 minute episodes take me 6 hours to put together, and that 6 hours, due to my schedule and my other responsibilities, is could be spread across the week, 2 weeks, 6 months, and that is the main problem. So we're this year and going forward, we're de-emphasizing things like streams and stuff so that we can put more edited content out. Look where that's gotten us, not very far. But it is what it is. Let's hit the weekly schedule over here. This is last week's schedule. I like to update schedules live. If you know me, you know that I do love a live update. And we're back to the old graphic template. So tonight we're playing the last 2 hours, that is to say the last 2 episodes of Dispatch. Cool. No other streams this week but Fighting Fridays. And on Fighting Fridays, we're going to be taking a quick look at 2 promising fighting games. We're going to be taking a look at Rush, Rival Ultimate Steel Hand, aka the indie Tekken simulator / they could turn it into its own engine if they wanted to, but right now it's just its own 3D fighting game simulator, literally Tekken simulator. I think that's really cool. And we're going to take a look at Full Bet, the RNG gambling, pseudo vaguely roguelike shaped fighting game or fighting game simulator. It's got a demo out. It'll be out either late this year or early next year, depending on projections. Looks nice. I'm always interested in new fighting games. You guys gotta let me know what you want to see me play. I will play anything. I will play Kuso. That's why we're here. I like playing other things too. Now, Hiryu no Ken. I've been trying to get into Hiryu no Ken. It's Nintendo's only, I would say it's Nintendo's longest running fighting game series. And it's technically a third party. And most people don't know about it because it's relatively, it's relatively unknown, I'll say. There's one game that came out for the PlayStation. Only one game in the series. It's been literally Nintendo exclusive its entire life, except for the one time they put a game on PlayStation, and I'm gonna go and play that game because setting up the NES. It's not that it's hard. It's just that I already I don't want to have to I don't want to have to dig up my NES emulator. I legit don't know where it is and barely recognize how it works, so I don't want to have to do that or grab a new emulator and set it up, even though it'll take 15 minutes. I'd rather do the thing that's been set up, you know? So Hideo no Ken, we might take a look at Hideo no Ken stuff in a few weeks. Maybe not next week. Maybe like the week after. And we're playing Rush in full bet on Friday, and that is the schedule. Now, after this is an important thing. The Rider Kick Production YouTube channel, or I call it RKP Prime, will cease Let's Play activities for the main flagship Let's Plays with the end of Dispatch. All future recorded Let's Plays, and I'm talking about our regular Let's Play, our regular or regular-ish streamed and released Let's Play series, will be released exclusively to our second channel, RKP Prime. They're still going to be recorded on the RKP Twitch, but when they get pulled down and edited and they come back up as our actual Let's Play shows, the Let's Play shows will be on RKP Gaming. It's important that we get in on RKP Gaming. Everybody go and get RKP Gaming. I have to set up River City Girls proper. The next main Let's Plays for the channel, Spider-Man Web of Shadows can come back, so it probably will come back. I'm talking to Inoj Kuma, our play cousins over there. We want to get we want to do another RKP Inoj thing, but I would be hosting it. Either we simul stream it, but I would mainly be hosting it. We're looking to do that possibly on Tuesdays or make it a Monday thing. In addition to Zelda Wand of Gamelon, or Legend of Zelda Wand of Gamelon Remastered. So those are all really interesting things we're thinking about doing. I'm not going to be creating a custom logo like I did last time. I'd love to, but that's not how that's going to happen. And that is this week. Let me just grab my 3D schedule graphic. Come on. Boom. Oh my god, that's so easy. It's so easy. I really love these 3D panels. These are great. I hate the tracking that I use for this source. So we talked a lot about everything that's going on. This ends with this. This is the end of the pre-stream. As you know, we simulcast the pre-stream as well as secret streams, and occasionally the odd special event comes to both our Twitter and our Twitter, our B Sky, our Blue Sky via embedding. Although there's also a go live feature that will bring you straight to the channel. As soon as we might consider blue casting, but I think that if you can already watch a stream via a link embed, plus you have the live feature that will just bring you to someone's stream if you click on their profile picture, I think you don't need that. So maybe not. So we are on Blue Sky via embedding, and we also are on Twitter via embedding, but we're also natively streaming to Twitter, and we're also here on YouTube, and we're also here on Twitch. That's nice. Once gameplay begins, though, it will only be Twitch exclusive, so hop to the Twitch. I'm telling you, man, we're going offline for a period of time that I like to keep between 15 and 25 minutes, but could be longer, because going live has become such an exhaustive thing. As the stream quality got better, the more preparation, the more effort went into the preparation. I have to set up XR Animator. I have to go to a different source, set up a new window, turn the game on, sync everything, turn on 1 comma so that we get my so that we get the 3D floating chat assets on. Make sure the dummy streams are on. Have Lovely6 then check the audio, which she doesn't really do anymore. There's a lot. This process becomes way intensive, and I like to think everybody still shows up. It's very cool. I do appreciate it. All that being said, this is your reminder to keep it locked right here on Rider King Productions and watch for the signal. Yeah, we'll be back in a short while. Because this break is so long, and because technically when it comes back up, the stream comes back up, it's technically a whole new stream. We just straight up kill the stream outright. If you got a few minutes, please check in. I don't mind. Make sure while you're here to use the lurk beacon. That is Rider K 1 capital L and then lurk in lowercase. Capital L lurk. I'll do it right now. To use our lurk beacon, exclusive to followers, get it going. Non-followers can use our lurk command. Now, the lurk beacon is to allow you to continue to refresh your view of the channel if you're lurking, because Twitch has de-incentivized views. So you have to tell people to refresh their view every 20, 25, 30 minutes with a donation, a comment, a point redeem, an emote. You have to tell them to do that, and no one likes to be told to do this because everyone is taught that you can just Maruyama Yuki VT, just a passing by common rider enthusiast dropping a follow. Let's get it! Welcome, welcome, welcome. Maruyama Yuki _ VT. Welcome, welcome to Rider Kick Productions. I'm the mysterious, magnanimous CEO, CFO, the boss in charge, currently living as the brand's Mighty Morphin mascot, the emissary of Kusoge, Kamen Strider, Keen-san. You caught us at the end of the pre-stream. We're about to take a lengthy break, and I'm about to basically kill the stream. But we will be back with more Dispatch. We're playing Dispatch, we're finishing Dispatch. We're playing the last 2 episodes. And then that'll be it, basically. On Friday, we will be back. We'll be playing some neat fighting games. If you enjoy Kusoge, fighting games, action games, old gaming, new gaming, and me being essentially the darkest of dark woke, you have found your channel. I do edited content on superhero media and culture. I'm just barely more of a Western hero guy, although you do see that I'm dressed up like a cyberpunk Sunday morning ninjutsu bugman. So that accounts for something, people. That accounts for something. I appreciate the follow. The next time you tune in, you can use our lurk beacon. You have access to one of our exclusive emotes, the lurk beacon, so that you can refresh your lurk while you're watching. That's very important. For those of you who have missed out on the command, you can just float your cursor over the emote. It'll give you the command. You can also type lurk. You also type !lurk. That will initiate a one-time use lurk protocol activation, which they'll tell you, hey, follow, so that you can get that neat, sweet, delicious lurk beacon. It's the way that you show me that you're tapped into the signal. What is the signal? Well, you guys got to get into the ARG. I'm going to follow you. I'm going to give you a shout out, and I'm going to follow you back. As soon as excuse me. For some reason, I turned my mute on. Anyways, we're tapped in. We're getting ready to The pre-stream is over. We're going offline. We will be back in a few minutes with dispatch. There's a lot I gotta do, so please sit tight. There's a lot. And I'll see you guys next time. I did take my VODs off of sub-only mode, and in the meantime, there's, like I said, there's tons of stuff on YouTube. I'll see you guys when I see you guys. Common out. See you in a few minutes. Game for gameplay. It's Dispatch on Mondays here on Rider Kick Productions.